We're back with some along of the Chosen, another jailbreak mission here, mostly for the XP, because we're only getting one rebel for the region, but yeah, it's a little bit of a spicy one, potentially. 13 to 15 enemies with a squad that is effectively 4 people and 2 people that are here for the free promotions. And it was a large map sitrap. That felt really close though. That seemed like it's just, how is this a large map? That's just over there, and then like I can in one turn probably run to the cell and to the evac and have moves remaining. Roughly, very roughly. Probably not.
Understood. Moving out.
The peak, what's waiting for us down there?
Got eyes on a hostile squad.
Alright, that's too bad. Prefer to see a solo drone or so.
Okay.
Then over here.
Heading to that location.
What do we have anyway? A Pathfinder, and a lead officer, and a basic. No, it's a heavy rocketeer, but still only 9 health. Okay. Different understanding of heavy there, my friend.
Schon dabei.
You there?
Back me up.
And for some focus. Ooh, how about we check out what that tower hack is?
Aye, aye, Commander.
Oh, we also have Dicky bombs. Deception, squad precision. It feels like it could be really close to them if they walk in this direction. And I like one of my bonuses this mission is having concealment here, so it's me in the wrong direction. I think we're just gonna hide behind that car there. You may maybe hide in the car.
Yeah. We got trouble.
Yes, my drones. Okay.
Moving to Overwatch.
We'll go in a nice line. Oh, you beauty. Come on, line up with the guys. Oh, it's kind of a line. Oh, we can align that. Should be an easy nullance. Let me see. How long is your thing? Oh, your thing is long.
On my way.
There's the spot. 10 to 15. Okay. So I'm thinking you're gonna Overwatch, you get a guaranteed hit. Like the drone's dead, the Rocketeer's dead, the Pathfinder possibly.
Overwatch.
So we get an Overwatch shot in and the officer, and then if something else survives, at least we get some focus. Line them up.
You can't can't run from my power.
Well, no, officer's also dead.
Invisible here.
Can't see a world where I'm not doing 10 damage with that Overwatch. Yeah, then brings me to the question, do I want to full override that drone, or do I want to get some focus? I think I'm kinda on team focus here.
Geht klar.
Why don't you come in a little bit? Making me pick up the loot to attack you? How dare you?
Tango down. Move.
Alright, 5 down, thousands to now, probably just like more like 8 to go.
Yes, Commander. Enemy spotted.
And they're not even on alert from all of this. The fools.
If you say so.
Let's just guard here. And we're gonna overwatch with you, and that should be good enough. You hunker down.
Head down.
Position.
Might be coming close enough to... Yeah, that's an activation.
Ziel verfehlt.
Barrier, Lancer in the back. You! Don't do that again, please. I specifically asked you to not do that again. The nerve of some people.
Nice one.
Alright.
Got
She's deflecting that, ah yeah.
What's over there? Your flesh is weak.
Bullfire here. Como can probably move to a flank for a zap. Maybe a flank out in the open here.
Bin unterwegs. So wird's gemacht.
Moving.
Yeah, this is going surprisingly small. Hold that thought. Surprisingly smooth. Are you making us cover for others? Yes.
I guess that'll be okay.
You have a shield icon there.
In cover.
Then I think I'd rather do this. Get a bomb in on that Archon. They are on alert. You have a shield. Okay, that's good to know.
stick together. I got your
Roger.
back.
Holding.
Unfortunately, I don't actually have any good way of attacking that without blowing myself up now. Hmm. Something to be said about just doing a good old drive-by activation here. Problem is really the snake. Let's be honest, Arctic Fox, you're here for the Driver Fire promotion. If you don't do any attacks this mission, that's gonna be fine. So I think you're just gonna do
Okay, I'll go.
good old drive-by here. They both come in a little bit closer on my direction. Wonderful. Not close enough for you to have great shots.
On your order.
I mean, the first shot is guaranteed to hit because of the sticky bomb, so let's just do that.
Only winged them.
Shot poisoned, just generally not having a good time. Take the guaranteed kill. Terms and condition apply. Grace chance not included in the guarantee.
Never learn.
On that snake, yeah.
Target down.
Could even do a glacial rend on this guy. Can't kill him this turn, at least he's frozen, unless we miss. Okay.
Positiv. Wir sind die Besten.
Wonderful, wonderful. And then I think now we can do the full override. There's always the chance that we activate something else with that. But I was willing to take the chance, and apparently it paid off.
Go, go, go.
Water cover,
Move, move, move.
a little bit closer, and I guess you can also now
What's over there?
move forward here.
Digging in.
Aye, aye.
Don't think I have bioelectric skin on Tidor yet, do I? No. I could get an idea of what's in there.
Moving out.
be more concerned about something being on the roof. So let's scout up here with the drone. Seems all to be relatively quiet.
Wird erledigt.
Reload soon.
Got it. Moving. Go, go, go.
Pull down here on the lens. It's up next turn. Wonderful.
Solid copy.
Getting it done. In cover.
Oh. Hearing somebody. Sectoid. Harrier, Bomber Veteran, and a Viper Elite. Definitely a squad here. Bomber Veteran has Close Combat Specialists. Which, you know, I don't care about because of a Shadow Step. So let me just stop by this guy here. Quick kill for the road.
How'd that feel?
Oh, and then I can't target these because I need to be... well, I do have a bonus move. I can move down and then target them. Now the question is, it's a Frost Legion bomber. He might be immune to being frozen. I don't know. I got a little bit of a feeling. No, it doesn't say anything. That gives this the whole more oomph here.
Check.
Glacial Rend that guy. I can't attack. Why would I not be able to attack? Oh, I need, because I only have thousands to go. I only have an attack action, not a movement action. I needed to move next to them with the free move. God damn it. Okay, we'll figure it out. No, we don't figure it out. Here's a question. Can I use Rescue Protocol on you? Because you technically don't have actions remaining? No. Okay, so I think this justifies a little bit of panic. I'm gonna launch behind these guys here. So we can probably guaranteed stun this guy. Alright, cool. Then we zap this guy a little bit. Quickly.
Hoffentlich klappt das.
The one thing we can still do is Ghost Bullet. But we have a shit weapon because I didn't bother upgrading that. Might as well save the focus. How about we Knights charge this guy? Roughly about as effective. But then we can still melee attack afterwards.
That armor's tough. I think you should see this. I got it. It's heavier than it looks.
Right. And I guess the safety net is having the drone stun the Viper, and then we can still look how we kill it. Alright, easy. Wasn't even concerned. I'm not sure if you were. There were no advent in that group, so I couldn't skulldrake anybody. Very sad, very sad. What do we have here? Large intel cache at 100%.
On it.
Given my desire to boost everything right now on the map, that's going to be very helpful. Further fuel my boost economy here.
Getting it done. All the good that did.
How did this only reveal? Didn't you jump through the window to get in here? And that didn't reveal you? Questionable. Alright, I don't think I can get to a spot where I can line those two up.
It's clear.
Maybe I can. Unfortunately, that also lines up the... No, doesn't line up the drone.
My lance pierces all.
Evac is in this direction.
Moving to position.
Let's try to take a shot here.
Come on, focus.
Yeah, I could actually just take a regular pistol shot and then still take a ghost. No, I'm not gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother. It's terrible. It's what, a laser auto pistol? I should really given him a better pistol. Doing it. And then strike this guy. Or also not quite enough. I guess I know somebody who's gonna get all the kill XP here.
I see it. Nailed it. It's down. I'll be right there.
And that should be all the enemies on the map.
Location confirmed.
Roger that.
As you call, count the civilians as enemies. Which, you know, I wouldn't blame you.
Good to go.
Understood.
Might run into some reinforcements though, so that could give us an opportunity for a skulltrack, since that's some free intel up for grabs.
Roger. Holding.
Da sind Ihre Freunde.
Talking about. Yada yada. Don't want to see you again.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
Drone friend, you live in a haven now. You can launch into evac next turn, so it's gonna be fine.
Alles klar.
We can run a dash. Maybe. You know, we're gonna resupply here.
Go.
I can move at least one tile so I can dash to evac next turn and still get the guaranteed hit Overwatch.
I'm on it, Commander.
Let's get him! I hope it's worth it. Scanning.
And hey, I mean, we do have intercept. Might as well throw out the intercept. Rare enough that you get that off.
Holding. Cover the flanks.
Might actually be close enough for an intercept. Might trigger then the mech Overwatch. Wonderful. Oh, we're gonna kill the trooper and then the mech's on Overwatch, so we get shot by the Overwatch and don't get the Skulljack, huh?
Incoming fire. My position's been compromised.
It's not a trooper anyway. On one hand, a little bit annoying. On the other hand, this is an opportunity for another full override. Not an opportunity to not get it.
Damn it.
Some targeting systems were a little bit busted there. Well, kill the mech then.
Tango down!
Hey, hang on. One hit point left.
Target down! Move it! It's clear.
That's that we are out with most people. Need more of these. Valkyrie Amos is so good.
Location confirmed.
Like no longer having to worry about can I get to evac with this soldier? It's like no, just launch yourself over there.
Stay alert!
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Let's get it on!
Hop up and away.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Right, there was definitely some nice no lances. Also nice to see a heretic back in action. I think we haven't had them out in a while. And, you know, considering my humming and hawing about taking this mission or not last episode, that was real smooth though. Although I give all credit here to Advent, that first Advent pod lining up like that. It's like, you'd think my videos are scripted, eh?
Standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCOM dissidents.
If we keep this up, the aliens don't stand a chance, Commander.
Alright, free promotions. You could get Haymaker, you could get Covering Fire, you could get Hard Target. Now, the shield thing is, you know, a little bit tanky, but I still don't value hard target all that much. Like 3 dodge per enemy is laughably bad. Like, yay, if I'm seeing 10 enemies, I get 30 dodge. Yeah, but you also get shot 10 times. On the other hand, of course, we wanna, you know, the more we stack dodge, the more likely we are to trigger riposte, right? Any attack that misses or grazes. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling hard target. Let's get haymakers, and in case we need to actually do some damage, we can do some damage. Like, yeah, I mean, sure we can take hard target, but we can also throw in a superior dodge PCS to get just as much dodge for just the PCS slot. I guess you have a speed PCS. Maybe I should have given you a dodge one, except we don't have any dodge right now. So speed was the right choice. That's what I'm gonna go with. Well, I mean, Hopper is really average, right? Slightly below average aim, slightly above average mobility. 24, that might be average, that could be high combat intelligence. I don't have the exact numbers in top of my head. I'm not feeling that. So we might just say, okay, yeah, we're definitely not leveling up another rookie. Turtle, on the other hand, comes in with a whopping 73 aim. That is just 2 below the maximum aim that a soldier can get. Pretty good. Pretty high up there. Now, I did complain the other day that we don't have a gunner in this campaign. Filling up a gunner at this stage, that's rough though. I think I'd rather rely on black market for that. We could consider though just getting another sniper class here, even if we're doubling up on somebody. Because snipers, you know, as long as they have high aim, especially like if you go for a sharpshooter, what do they need? They need a depth perception PCS, they need 1 promotion to get depth from above, and then they can snipe away. Or, actually, you know what? I have plans for this guy. Turtle. Yeah, you're totally gonna be a sharpshooter. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. You're gonna use your weapon to shoot enemies from really far away. You know, the weapon that's attached to you, I mean, in your arms. In your totally non-mechanical arms. Anyway, side training for Mikia. So, this looks good. Especially it allows me to really get into position for those no lenses. Bomb is weird. Now, normally I don't value it all that much. Or rather, in vanilla, I wouldn't value it all that much. The thing is that, this could really mess up. Where even is it? Requiem units? If you just disable their weapons, then they need to use their Requiem reaction to reload. Unless they can do the reaction of any of their secondaries, or just run at you, or whatever. The other thing is, like, I'm often looking at Bomb as the ability the Codex uses on me, where I'm just walk out of it, whatever. The AI isn't smart enough. Like, it doesn't know, hey, am I still standing in the Bomb or not? It's just might just sit there. So, it being delayed is bad. Not knowing what the actual damage is kind of hurts a little bit. Although I don't think any of the Psi abilities actually tell you the damage. Like, not even Soulfire has a tooltip that tells you the damage. And here you go, complaining about tooltips again. Now, given the fact that we also have Trench Gun, could solid a Phase Walk into a position where we can use a Trench Gun attack. I think then Phase Walk gets a little bit more value, and it's also cheaper to train, or faster to train. So let's go with that for now. Did I? No. So this was planned with a boost, so we can finish it before the dark event finishes. So let's throw that boost in there, just so I know where my intel is. Yeah, we're not doing the supply raid because we had to do the chosen one, so it's really just the smash and grab and this one currently on the agenda. Okay. And at some point within the next couple days, we need to start the chosen stronghold. Probably once we have plasma shotgun research, yeah. Well, looks like before we can do anything else, we have a sheesh. Strength 5, protect the data tab. Don't have anyone in the resistance haven. Against the warlock, oh god. Here's the thing. So we just completed this jailbreak. Completing a mission successfully increased vigilance from 1 to 2. So this then enabled this region to be viable for this mission. I'm actually surprised the mission didn't trigger here the whole time. If the pool was full, wouldn't it trigger in West Africa? Unless it wasn't. Isn't strength 3 enough for Intel Retail? I gotta look it up again. Okay, but not much use talking about it. This is gonna be rough. We don't have a Haven Advisor there. It's 16 to 18 enemies on the map. Plus then, of course, the chosen Warlock showing up. So this might be a abandon the device and try to get our rebels to run back towards my squad, and even then there's no guarantee that we could save them. That being said, it's an instant deploy mission. It's a good opportunity to get some XP. And it gives us some training against the Warlock, I guess. So we can kind of see what works and what doesn't work against him for the chosen strongholds. Now, I'm fairly certain we're still short on sniper rifles. Outside of the plasma and the long rifle, and that's not working for you. Do have some alloys and supplies again. I'm not 100% sure if DerAva is the one I want to bring here. Now, one of the ways to disable the Chosen is, of course, fire. Right, or like some of their abilities. Most importantly for the Warlock is Close Combat Specialist. Fire grenades are obviously out of the picture, because we can't use them here. Dark event, okay. I'm feeling combat medic here, even though we don't have the upgraded shotguns yet. Ripjack, short range squad at the ready. Do we cancel that bond training? That hoplite fanfire would be kinda nice. I guess we do have fire here, right? Flame torch. Flame torch still works. And also Heretic. Shadow Step doesn't care about the Warlock. Okay. Now I wouldn't mind to sneak in Annie here for a Tribal Fire promotion. But I think we need somebody else who can shoot. Ideally somebody who can shoot at range. I mean, most shooting is at range, but you get what I mean, like a sniper. I'd like a sniper. Looking at the willpower stats of all our snipers here. Let's bring the Pathfinder. Do we want to bring the Pathfinder? I don't know. Having bullseye on a sniper seems really good though. Kind of feeling like I want to bring Milost here. Also gives us the option of lead the target to when the Warlock summons his dudes. Then we can leave one alive, set lead the target on that dude. So Pathfinder also has lead the prey upon the same thing. We just wouldn't have bullseye. I'm also kinda not sure about this. Let me see what kind of equipment we actually have available. I'm gonna click on Equip Barracks and then see if I can equip everyone here. Alright, here's the squad for now. So of course we're still running the mag level plasma shotguns, hunting shotguns. Also I gave any one of those, since with Face Walk, whenever her damaging psionic abilities are on cooldown, she can just teleport next to a guy and talk to him. I actually don't think we need the battle scanner anymore, so make sure we also have some protection. There's a few things I still need to change here. So first of all, you have a willpower PCS here. At least then you have a max willpower of 31. 28 or 31. That's not going to be great, but I think Since we have superior hacking PCS lying around, you should really have that. We might throw you on a covert action to give you more willpower. We're gonna need a better flame torch for Wolfie, but that's gonna have to wait a second here. Ripjack situation. So we have one ionic ripjack, but what we talked about previously is that the ripjacks are now available without corpses, right? As in the tier 3 mini weapons. Let me just go into filter, well, any of the guys, doesn't matter. So fusion ripjack, 6 alloys, 5 crystals, 70 supplies. So we could just get 3 of those. But that being said, we kinda don't want the fusion ripjack on everybody. There's also the laser edge ripjack. That requires a mutant elite corpse. So the fusion ripjack has, I think, the chance to set enemies on fire still, as other fusion weapons. The laser edged has bonus aim chance. Whiplash damage is the same. And you get body harvest, similar to what we have on the sword, which is basically a takedown ability on anyone with 3 or less HP, which is a, you know, free action reposition. Like, this is just better in like 99% of cases. I'm not sure if the aim boost is gonna apply for our combat medics. Through their wrath and justice attacks. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get one of these, one of these. You get the fusion. You get the laser etched. And you get the shitty old one. Because you're, you know, you're a shotgun combat medic. We don't have justice and wrath. We don't have anything to get in close. We're just gonna run in close, or in this case, Valkyrie launch in close and shoot them in the face with the shotgun. So this is kind of tertiary weapon. But we don't have any major skills here. We still have whiplash, so we want to have something purple here for the whiplash damage. So fusion ripjack, and you, if this aim boost goes to your justice and wrath, then we are now in 100% hit chance territory, which is kind of nice. Leaves us with, I guess, probably Talonons. Okay, and then we need to check how much money we have left for a superior immolator. Past it, I should probably scroll past then. Okay, you know what? That's great. Let's just go class restriction on any of the classes that uses that weapon. Let's say Geneva. Well, hang on. That's the question now. Do we get weapon attachments? What do we have for weapon attachments? I think I'm gonna be a little bit cheap. I'm gonna get the better range, better nozzle. and leave the others with the advanced version for now. I also gave him the spider suit, so we can have some ability to reposition for any of his attacks, or also then to do his flare shot to set the warlock on fire, which always sounds like a good time. Somebody was complaining about not having a good pistol here, so let's take that. And that is the squad. Pretty much set up and good to go. I know we have some open PCS slots here, we just don't have anything super useful that I want to put in there right now. So we're gonna take a break here. And next time we have a Protect the Data Tab mission, where we might not protect the data tab, but we're gonna fight 16 to 18 enemies, we're gonna fight the warlock, and we're gonna rescue as many rebels as possible. But that's gonna be in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.